Okay, so good afternoon, guys. My name is Toyin from Negxy Concept Limited, and we are live again this afternoon. And basically, we just quickly want to talk about point-based system in the UK. Obviously, many people are not actually aware about the point-based system currently happening in the UK. I'm very sure many people want to know about this particular program. Yes, so point-based system in the UK has come to stay. That's really fantastic, and I'm sure everyone joining this afternoon, thank you so much for joining this program. And we are just going to be sharing a lot about the point-based immigration system that came to existence early this year. What is point-based immigration system? This is specifically for UK. I know many people are aware of point-based through Canada. Canada has been in this system, running express entry, running provincial nominee program, and so forth. But UK now has their own point-based immigration system, and that is exactly what we want to talk about this morning. So I will just quickly go into how point-based system came into existence. So obviously, we are aware about the Brexit in the UK. So Brexit actually ushered in what is known today as point-based immigration system. The program was launched early this year, and I'm sure many people are not actually aware of this particular program. And I will be sharing the whole information about the program and how people can actually go about it. We may not be able to share that on this live session, but definitely if you need more information, you can always drop a message through our Instagram comment section, or you can drop me a message on WhatsApp. So I'll be sharing with everyone my WhatsApp details, so that if you need to learn more, or you want to get started, or you want to see how this can be of great benefit to you, you can easily drop a message for me on the WhatsApp. That's great. So quickly, like I said, what actually introduced point-based immigration system? This is basically Brexit. Brexit came into existence. It all ended as of that's 31st of December 2020. So this is what actually ushered in this particular immigration system we want to talk about today. I will just say, okay, let me just read quickly so that we'll have the idea about what this means and how this came into existence. So they said freedom of movement between UK and EU, that's Europe, ended on 31st December 2020. The UK has now implemented a point-based immigration system that treats that's EU and non-EU equally. So I'm sure I don't go into details about Brexit. Many people are aware of Brexit already. So we are just giving you a background to point-based immigration system. So anyone who wants to hire, anyone you want to hire from outside UK, excluding Irish citizens, we need to apply for permission in advance. So you now need a sponsor license to hire. Now this is actually talking to the employers who wants to hire people outside of UK, outside United Kingdom. So any employer needs a sponsorship license, a sponsorship certificate to hire most eligible employees from outside the UK. Now, before applying to be a sponsor, you should check that the people you want to hire will meet the necessary requirements for coming, into the UK to work. Obviously, you will know job offer is very, very important when we are talking about point-based immigration system. This is no any difference to what is known in Canada point-based immigration system, where some provincial nominee needs a job offered for you to pull some points so that you can be selected and be given invitation to apply for permanent residency. So, but this is there's a little bit of difference. So we will get to that point. So here, let me just continue. Under the point-based immigration system, anyone coming to the UK for work must meet a specific set of requirements for which they will score points. So we're actually going to talk about this point. We would explain into details, what makes up this particular point you need to pull. So I continue. Visas are then awarded to those who gain enough points. I'm sure you're aware about that. The system provides flexible arrangements for UK employers to recruit skilled workers from around the world through a number of different immigration routes. So this information I'm actually saying here is directly from the UK Home Office. So it's not just an internet source or somewhere that was just picked up and we're just giving you information on there. No, that isn't the case. Here is live and direct information from the UK Home Office, resources. So you can be rest assured you are getting very good information, reliable source information. So let me quickly explain this part that says the system provides flexible arrangement for UK employers to recruit skilled workers from around the world. In the past, during the time of Theresa May as the British Prime Minister in the UK, there was what is called sponsorship certificates that I read, before I started this particular, before I read this particular paragraph. That particular sponsorship certificate has a lot of very, very hard measures to hit, hard requirements. Now, what I'm saying in essence is for an employer in the UK to recruit even someone in the UK who is an international, or someone outside UK who is an international, for an employer in the UK to recruit such person, they need to meet some set requirements that has been given by the UK Home Office, and this is strictly hard for many of them to meet. Only companies like top companies can meet these sponsorship requirements, and that's why you see most students in the UK, it's really hard for them to quickly pick up jobs. I'm talking about back in the days of Theresa May. So it was really hard for even international students studying in the UK to pick up jobs and get their work permits to process their permanent residency. So, but this time around, they are confirming that this particular system provides flexible arrangement for UK employers. So they've actually removed these hard measures they've given them. Now, if I'm talking about measures, I'm talking about things like there's a particular quota on the number of employees they can take in a year. They've removed that cap, so that means they can employ as many as possible. Now, despite the fact that there are some strict measures to some employers in the UK, like they need to advertise this particular job role and satisfy the UK Home Office, write a test that this particular international they are about to recruit is more than capable, even more than their citizens, to take up this particular position. So all of these strict measures are not in place anymore. They are now flexible. So they said they've made the whole arrangement so much flexible. So let me just quickly read the last paragraph here. This represents a significant change from employers recruiting from outside the UK. This guide provides an overview of the point-based immigration system and sets out the steps employers should take to adapt, their business. So basically, that's for the employers. So they've encouraged employers to recruit internationals both within the UK and outside the UK now by removing the cap by removing some strict measures, for them to meet. So that's a kind of encouragement, which is giving more opportunities from anyone who wants to get job outside the UK and migrate. So strictly, let me just go straight to the route. The basic route we are talking about that you can actually use point-based immigration system for is called skilled worker route. So skilled worker route is basically what we want to talk about when we are talking about point-based immigration system. Now, let me read. You need to have a sponsor license to hire most workers from outside the UK, talking to the employers. This does not apply when hiring, obviously, Irish citizens or UK citizens eligible, Now, quickly, let me move on. Under the skilled worker route, anyone you want to hire from outside the UK, we need to demonstrate that now we are about talking about the indices, the things that constitute the points that you need to gather before you can apply for this skilled worker visa. Now, they are talking about you having a job offer, from the Home Office licensed sponsor. We have quite a number of employers in the UK that are licensed right now. If you want me to share the resources with you, I can't be, reading their names out. I have the resource here with me. So if you want us to share the resources with you, you can I would share my WhatsApp details as soon as possible. So you can just drop a message. I will share the resources with you where you can find employers that are licensed by the UK Home Office. Secondly, the job offer at the required skilled level RQF3 or above. Now, when we are talking about RQF3, most of the jobs, most of graduate jobs are within this level. So you are safe if you're a graduate of any school. So any graduate getting a graduate position is on this skill level, which is RQF3. That's A level what's it called, structure. So they also need to speak English, to the required standard. There is no standard at the moment. They've not given the specific IELTS score you need to meet at the moment. So, but from all indices, it's actually within 6.5 to 7.0. That's 7 points for you to be able to be eligible for this kind of program. So you should be targeting between 6.5 and 7.0 for your IELTS score. So in addition to this, the job offer must meet the applicable minimum salary threshold. This is the higher for HIDA. That's the general salary threshold of £25,600 or the specific salary requirement for their occupation known as the going rate. That is obviously, every how will I say it now? Every job definitely has got some specific salary threshold they have in the UK. So what a nurse will get per annum is quite different from what a doctor will get per annum. What an engineer will get per annum is quite different from what probably health worker will get per annum. So they have their threshold as well. So I will explain better so that you will understand exactly that you will not just get any kind of offer that pays any kind of money. So if you are getting a particular offer or a particular job offer from any UK employer, then you must make sure that your salary is within the threshold of the job they are offering you. It's very, very, very important. So, but the general threshold, that the limit, any type of job you want to get, it must not go below £25,600 per annum. So that's it. So let me move forward. All applicants will be able to trade characteristics such as their qualifications against a lower salary to get the required number of points. If the job offered is less than the minimum salary requirement, but no less than £20,480, an applicant may still be eligible if they have 1. A job offer in a specific shortage occupation, a PhD relevant to the job, a PhD in a STEM subject relevant to the job. Obviously, we are aware of what STEM is. That's science, technology, engineering, and math. So, if you have a PhD within science, within technology, IT programs, within engineering, within mathematics, then you can trade your points. So let me read that again so that you understand this particular paragraph. All applicants will be able to trade characteristics such as their qualifications against a lower salary to get required number of points. If the job offer is less than the minimum salary requirement, but no less than £20,480 per annum, an applicant may still be eligible if they have 1. A job offer in a specific shortage occupation, 2. PhD relevant to the job, 3. A PhD in a STEM subject relevant to the job. So, like, if you have a PhD in mathematics, PhD in information technology, cybersecurity, network security systems, PhD in any science, background, PhD in any IT background, PhD in engineering background, PhD in any mathematics background. So this is a way, this is another thing you can use in trading, points, basically, if you don't have the required salary. But the required salary must not go lower than £20,480. Like I said, the general salary threshold for this particular program, generally, that anybody coming from any background, the kind of offer they should get, that offer must pay them at least £25,600 per annum. So they are saying you can also trade characteristics, your qualifications, against a lower salary. Now, peradventure, you've gotten an offer that pays you about £20,480 per annum. You can actually trade your points if you have PhD in STEM. You can actually trade your points if you have PhD in that job, that offer that you've gotten. You can actually trade your points if you have a job offer coming from that specific shortage occupation. So if you also want to get resources on the specific shortage occupation in the UK, obviously many of us are aware of this. We're talking about health like social work, like adult nursing, like doctors. So these are engineering. I can also share this with you. So that is that. So let me just move on. So there are different salary rules for workers in certain health or education jobs and for new entrants at the start of their career. So I want to give you the indices now. So basically, a total of 70 points is needed to be able to apply, to work in the UK. I will say that again. For this point-based system that was launched earlier this year, you need a total of 70 points to apply. And I will tell you what constitutes this particular 70 points that you may be looking for. Now, these are the characteristics. Offer of job by approved sponsor. That is, you need to get a job offer from a company that is licensed in the UK. Now, the point that can get you is about 20 points. That goes for 20 points. If you can get an offer of employment from an approved sponsor in the UK. Any employer that has, the sponsorship certificate is offering you a job offer, you get 20 points automatically. Secondly, job offer at appropriate skill level. So we were talking about the RQF level at the other time. So if you get a job offer in the proper RQF level of your job, they are saying the least they can accept for this particular program is RQF 3. So we have other higher levels basically that are available. So doctors are not on RQF 3. So you need to get a job offer that is appropriate on the appropriate RQF 3 as well. So it's not just getting a job offer. So it must be appropriate. It must has an appropriate RQF level. So if you can get that, that's another 20 points. So you've made 40 points. We are going to 70 points. So basically, speak English at a required level. This is another indices that constitute the point. So, but at the moment, like I said, I don't have the specific IELTS scores they are actually requesting. So, but I will advise that if you want to write any IELTS score, you should aim between 6.5 and 7.0 overall. So this, if you on this particular score, this can actually give you another 10 points, which is 50 points in all. You are left with 20 points basically. So another point that you can generate is when you are on the normal, that's the general salary threshold, which is £25,600 per annum. So they're saying generally this is the limit. Any job offer you want to get, you must, that particular job offer must pay you £25,600 per annum. And that particular indices can give you about 20 points. 20 points. That's exactly the 20 points you are looking for. So these are other things you can also, like I said, I talked about the things you can use in trading the characteristics that also gives points. So we have, if you get a job offer from a shortage occupation as designated by Migration Advisory Committee rather, so that can give you additional 20 points, which if you don't have, all points, if you are lacking behind in all the points I listed the other time, you can trade. This is another 20 points that you can trade if you get a job offer in a shortage occupation. Another place where you can get more points is when you have a PhD in a relevant job offer. PhD in a relevant job offer. That's another 10 points. Another thing is PhD in STEM subject relevant to the job. That is another 20 points. So in all, I'm talking about the point you can use in trading your characteristics. You have close to 50 points aside. So though obviously these are people, this is going to be so much benefiting for PhD holders, basically. PhD holders in STEM, PhD holders in job relevant, in background subject relevant to the job, and lastly, people who's got a job offer from the shortage occupation. So that is it. So I want to quickly give you a scenario of I quickly want to give you like a scenario of the situation. So let's quickly go through. Now this is like a skilled worker case study. So you can use this to actually measure and calculate your own point as well. So take for instance, if we have a lab technician with a STEM PhD coming to the UK with a salary offer of £21,000 per annum. On a norm, £21,000 is actually below the general threshold they are talking about. General threshold they are talking about is 25,600 pounds per annum. But we have a lab technician with a STEM PhD that has gotten a job offer of 21,000 pounds per annum. So the general threshold applies. This person can actually accrue the 70 points conveniently. He can accrue the 20 points from job offer. He can accrue the 20 points from the RQF level. Obviously, as a lab technician, the job you're getting is a graduate job, so it's still within the RQF level. The English language requirements, you meet that, you have 10 points. That's 50 points. Obviously, you know that person is getting 0 points from the salary, because that salary does not meet the general threshold, because this particular situation, the person is having 21,000 pounds. You know, that person is going to get 0 there. But with job offer, the level and English requirements, that person has accrued like 50 points, remaining 20 points. Now, as a PhD holder in STEM, the person gets 20 points, making 70 points. So this person is actually qualified to apply for a skilled worker visa through point-based immigration system to the UK. Now, the second case study, I want to use a mechanical engineer. A mechanical engineer coming to the UK with a salary offer of 26,750 pounds. Let's say that's the kind of salary the job offer he got will be paying him. So the going rate salary threshold for this profession applies. First, the job offer is going to get him is above the threshold, salary threshold. So the salary threshold, I shall recall again, is 25,000. 25,000. Let me quickly get that. 600 pounds. But the case study of this mechanical engineer, this person has gotten a job offer of 26,750 pounds. So he's going to get a 20 points for that job offer. Then is also within the RQF level. That is another 20 points. English language, which is compulsory for everybody who wants to migrate, it gets another 10 points. 50 points already made. What's it called now? The job offer in a shortage occupation, that's another 20 points. So this person gets 70 points in total. So this is another case study. So you can also use this in measuring the calculating your own points as well, so that you will know exactly the point you can accrue if you start this particular program. And if you also want us to assist you in calculating the points, you can just leave a message, on our WhatsApp. I'm dropping my WhatsApp page, WhatsApp number right away. 081-331. Oh, sorry. Let me drop this. 080-944-022-11. So that is it. It's 080-944-022-11. So you can actually drop a message on WhatsApp for me. I will share the resources with you, and we can also assist you in calculating your would-be points if you will be interested in this particular package. Now, quickly, this is what I just explained for people who want to apply outside Nigeria. Basically, this does not apply to students already in the UK. So I'm going to give you how this would be of so much benefits for anyone currently studying in the UK, or anyone who wants or who has plans to travel to the UK for study. So this is a very fantastic pathway to get your permanent residence as soon as possible in the UK. So you have another route for you to get PR as a student, which is even much more easier this time around. So for a student in the UK, apart from the global, not the global talent route, apart from the graduate route that is available for international students who are currently studying in the UK. The graduate route gives you 2 years post-study work after your studies in the UK. But what is the benefit of point-based immigration system for international students in the UK? The one who is already studying and the one who has plans to study. Now, the major benefit here is the fact that you will be in the UK and you will have direct access to easily get employment. Like, you'll be familiar with the UK culture. You will have, work permit as an international student. You have work permits given to you already that accompanies your study permit to look for job. For people outside the UK that will be applying for job, honestly, though it's stated, like I said, from the beginning of this particular live session, I read through and I said the system provides flexible arrangement for UK employers to recruit skilled workers from around the world. Despite this, I will still want to say it's not going to be that easy for people outside the country, but obviously it's now flexible, so it is now possible for people outside to get job offer. But I would say people who has got the utmost opportunity had students in the UK or would be students. If you are planning to travel to the UK to study, this would be a great opportunity for you to explore, because you would have gotten a study permit already that accompanies your you would have gotten a work permit that accompanies your study permit. You will be in the UK and you'll be closer to companies. I mean, you can easily walk in, drop off your application, meet up companies, attend interviews at no extra cost or extra charges. Take for instance, people applying outside the UK. If you got an offer, if you got an interview, they may want to go through Skype and they may want you to come down to the UK. So you may need to, if you don't have a tourist visa already, that means you may need to apply for 6 months tourist visa to the UK, fly down to attend an interview. If the company is not, getting a Skype interview done for you. But someone already in the UK has got so much opportunity to easily access these opportunities compared to someone outside the UK. So these are the indices. So basically, you need to prepare your CV for you to get a job offer in the UK. That applies to both. If you're in the UK and outside UK, you need to get a proper CV that meets, the CV format that is acceptable in the UK. Then you must also get prepared. Now it's going to be a serious recruitment process. It's not just going to, because they are going to sponsor your visa. So they would definitely want to accept people that obviously meet up with the employment. So they will not just want to accept anybody from anywhere, lack of skills and skill set. That's just it. They want to employ people who are actually qualified for the job. So that means you really need to prepare your CV. If you want more information on this, you can also I've dropped my WhatsApp number on the comment section here. You can reach out and we can discuss further on how we can achieve that. And you need to also get prepared. Read resources online, get yourself prepared for interview and so forth. And you will be able to explore this particular information. So if you need more information or one-on-one guidance, on how to take you through this particular step, you just need to drop a message on my WhatsApp, which I've dropped here on the comment section. I want to read that again if anyone have not seen it. That's 00944 02211. is 080-944-02211. So I can see many persons actually want to speak with us. So you can drop a message for us on WhatsApp and we'll be there to answer you. Thank you so much for joining the live section. We really appreciate your time.